coming to the McAdams Junior High Band Christmas concert. Quick reminder, we are recording tonight. We'll have a video recording being taken from up above. And since we're getting this recorded, we do ask that you turn off all cell phones. Okay, let me try that again. Please put all cell phones and small children into silent. There we go. And also, that'll help these guys stay focused without the extra sounds happening. Well, our directors tonight are Mr. Inahusa, who's running around here somewhere. You'll see him up here directing. He also teaches our beginner percussion and our double reeds. We have Miss Delgado, who teaches all the rest of the woodwinds, and I'm Mr. Baker, teach all the brass. And the group before you is the McAdams Junior High Band, Beginner Band. First piece we'll be playing is Chapel Chimes.
Knowing nothing into what they are now. So let's give them a round of applause. And I always like to think, just come back for our spring concert because it's only going to get better, right? The music's going to be awesome. So that's in May, and we're looking forward to that. All right, you guys. So I'm Mrs. Delgado, and I just want to remind you guys that, yes, the holiday season, Christmas is coming up, and we still kind of want our students to still practice. They'll be getting some stuff that they can practice through the break, and they'll be getting a Christmas break practice record tomorrow, and it's going to be red. And so we really want you all to try to push your students to practice. We understand this is the time to be with family, to celebrate, so we don't expect like practicing every day, but we still expect that they still try to practice as much as they can when they have time, alrighty? So, the next song we're about to play for you guys is Up on the Housetop, conducted by Mr. Baker.
hope you enjoyed Up on the Housetop. And Up on the Housetop was a song about Santa. So, just on a little side note, if Santa is still looking for some gift ideas for your band student, we have a few ideas that are also educational. First of all is private lessons. As these guys are learning and getting better and better, they're working with someone who is, a woodwind specialist, brass specialist, percussion specialist. But if they are able to get that one-on-one time with the specialist on their specific instrument each week, they start progressing faster and faster, and it just becomes a lot more fun for them. So if you are interested in maybe starting to get some lessons started for the second semester, just give any one of us an email, and we would be happy to set you up with someone. Another thing, the best $5 you can spend in band is on a little app for your smart device called Tonal Energy. Tonal Energy is a little metronome and tuner that the students can use. It's one of the best metronomes you can find, and help them work on the speeds that they need to be working on stuff, but it's also a tuner that will help them with finding the right pitches and keeping their instrument on the right sounds. So that's, like I said, just a simple little app, best $5 you'll ever spend in band. And then finally, if your student is maybe starting to get in more advanced and you're starting to feel really confident about the future, if you want to start looking into step-up instruments, some of you may want to wait till the end of the year, that's great, but if you're starting to think about it now, the music companies are having some good sales. And a step-up instrument is just simply the instrument they have is made for beginners, made for them to have a good sound and hold up to, let's say, the possible abuse that a beginner might have as they're learning how to hold the instrument and how to treat it. The step-up instrument is going to help them more towards getting a good sound. So just some things to think about. Well, speaking of instruments, the next portion of our concert is going to be featuring each section. Each section of the band will play a class song now to show you what each instrument looks like and sounds like. You can follow along in your program to see what each one is playing, and we will be starting with the flutes.
Is the trombone? It's not like a fart.
guys are really doing great, aren't they?
Yes.
We're always impressed by how much progress they make in such a short time. Like I said before, please don't forget to keep these guys practicing some over the break, just so we don't lose their progress. A few quick thank yous. We'll be a little more formal with them later in the concert, but thank you to our teachers and administrators who came out tonight, and to my wife Rachel for printing the programs for us. And then the biggest thank you, though, is to you, the parents. So